What's up, teammates? So, with the influx of new players hopefully coming in with the whole free weekend on Xbox, Steam, and obviously it's going free on EA Access, I thought I'd give kind of my 7 tips for beginners, and I say 7 because I couldn't think of 10, and I also do want to leave it at 5, so you've got 7. So, getting right into it. A lot of these, well, I say a lot, a couple of these are going to seem kind of self-explanatory, but I have to bear in mind there are some people that maybe haven't played this game, have no idea what this game is, or haven't even played multiplayer games, so this is to accommodate everyone. So starting off is find your settings. So, in terms of sensitivity, I play on a 2 or a 3. Now, as a beginner, if you're just logging on, you don't play multiplayer online games, don't go and shove your sensitivity to 10 because you're not going to be able to hit anything. Simple as. You want to be putting it on a 2 for slightly slower movements, and then 3 if you're maybe a little bit more confident and you want to be able to sort of zoom around a bit more. So that's tip 1. Play on a 2 or 3 sensitivity. I mean, you can play on whatever you want, but that's what I find personal to me. Next up is try to play with friends, and again, this seems like, well, why would that be a tip? In this game, it can be a bit daunting playing for the first time because of how many different things are going on. At least if you're playing with friends, there's not just that trying to learn experience, you can obviously learn it with your friends, you can play together. Even then, if you start losing, it's still fun because you have a friend there. So trust me, hop on. This game I find it 100 times more enjoyable when I'm playing with friends or my brother. So trust me, play with friends. Next up is find your hero or character, legend, whatever you want to call them. So there's currently 11 in game, and some people might get on better with some legends, some characters than others. For me personally, I would say if you're an absolute beginner, maybe hop on Plink, or well, actually no. You know what? I'm not going to sit here and tell you who to be. Try everyone out. You know, game's only gone for 5-10 minutes. You can easily check every character out. So you go pick who you want, but give everyone a shot. If you're struggling with maybe 3 or 4 different characters, suddenly you'll click on one. Trust me on that. Next up is use the practice room. So when you go into the menus, there will be a practice room where you can go against a bot. This bot will purely stand still until you've shot at him, and then it'll give some rudimentary kind of shootings back and stuff like that. I usually, before I even log on in the day, I usually go on that for sort of 10 minutes, just kind of get the feel of it again. So trust me, when you go on, go into that bot, try a couple of different characters, maybe have a look at what their specific skills are, and then you will start to dominate more. If you're just going in blind, you are going to struggle. Sounds unfortunate, but it's just the case. You will struggle a little bit. So, if you can hop on and make use of that bot that's there, it's free, it takes 5 minutes of your time, no problem. So, honestly, use that practice room. Okay, number 5, 6, 7, I don't know at this point, is be careful of the area limit of the map. So, unlike other games, around the map there's kind of this invisible barrier, and you'll see quite a bit in this video if it starts going red. So, if on the outside of the map, as we can see right here, is a kind of red outline, if you cross that, you get knocked out. Simple as, you will be gone. If you're flying up, if someone's locked you in a stun and you're flying up there, do everything you can. Use your dodge button, it'll cancel you out of that kind of mode, and do everything you can to avoid getting knocked out. Red equals bad, just bear that in mind. And then the last tip of this super quick tips video is kind of one of the more important ones as well, is there isn't a health bar. So it may look at the bottom of my screen like I have a health bar, but it's not your standard sort of each character has a allotted amount of health, because you don't. It's kind of a blast meter. So if that gets up, and it'll go from sort of green to orange and then red, as you can see on screen. If that gets to the end, you're knocked out, you'll be gone. So if you start seeing that rise up, hide behind a corner, it really doesn't matter. But if that goes at top, you're gone. I hope these tips helped you, and hopefully we can see a lot more of you guys kind of in future on the game. So if it did help you, let me know which tips you found sort of most helpful in the comments below. I wanted to make it a super quick video because I don't think lingering on for people that just want to hear how to improve is the best way. So, as always guys, stay safe and let's get Rocket Arena in.